Okay, let's imagine this. Every day, Malaysians are investing, even when they don't actually realize it. Buying a house, investing. Saving in ASB, investing. Buying shares on an app at 2 a.m., that is also investing. So, today, we will explain on how the whole investment ecosystem in Malaysia actually works, and everything starts with the investor. People do not just invest for fun. They invest because they want something. Maybe they want to keep their money safe. Maybe they want to have extra income. Or maybe they just want to fight inflation so that their money does not slowly die. And of course, every investor expects for some kind of reward. Sometimes the reward comes in the form of current income, like interest from savings or dividends from shares. Sometimes it also comes in the form of capital gain, which is basically the profit that you make when you sell something at a higher price than you bought it. Now, when you combine both income and gain together, you get your total return, which can be positive or negative depending on how your investment performs. As a matter of fact, some people think about long-term too, like wanting a home, paying for their kids' future, emergency money, or retirement. So, before anything becomes an investment, it all starts with a dream or a goal.
But the moment we chase a goal, there's always a catch. And in investing, that catch is something we cannot avoid, which is risk. Some risks hit everybody. Things like inflation going up, interest rates changing, or when the whole economy just collapses. And then there are risks that only hit one company. Maybe their management is bad, maybe their business fails. Because of this risk, everyone's react differently. Some people are like, I want to be safe. Some are okay with some risk, and some people, they want high risk, high return. And honestly, the biggest enemy is not the market, it's emotion, fear, greed, impatience. These things can fully destroy an investment plan. So investing isn't only about money, it's about how we behave.
To support all these different investors, Malaysia has a whole system running behind the scenes. Right in the middle, we have Bursa Malaysia, our main stocks exchange. This is like the HQ of trading, where people buy and sell shares, bonds, and derivatives. But a system like this needs someone to watch over it. So we have the Securities Commission. They are like the referees. They make sure everything is fair, safe, and follows the rules. Then we have brokers, the people who actually give us access to trade. Without brokers, we can't buy anything. And now, fintech apps change everything. With just your phone, you can invest with RM10 ringgit or even less. It's cheaper, faster, and way more beginner-friendly.
And now, we get to the big question. So what exactly can Malaysians invest in? The ecosystem gives us two main categories, real assets and financial assets. Real assets are physical things you can touch, like houses, buildings, land, or even antiques and collectibles. These things usually increase in value over time, especially property. So many Malaysians like real assets because they feel more stable and they can be used, rented, or even kept for long-term growth. Then we have financial assets. So financial assets are the more common type of investment. This includes stocks, where you own part of a company, bonds, where you lend money and get interest, preferred shares, which are a mix of stock and bond, unit trust funds, which are managed by professionals, and derivatives like options and warrants for more advanced investors. For people who prefer something safer, there are also savings and insurance products that help protect your money. All these investments have different levels of risk and return. And that's why the ecosystem gives investors many choices, so everyone can find something that suits their goals and also their comfort level.
So,
when we put everything together, we can see that Malaysia investment ecosystem is actually very complete. It's all begin with our goals, then it depends on the risk we are willing to take. After that, we have the support of Bursa Malaysia, Security Commission, brokers, and all the fintech app that makes investing easier today. In the end, we got the whole range of investment choices to pick from, depending on what you want and what we are comfortable with. Whether you are a careful investor, a brave one, or someone who is just starting to learn, there is always a place for you in this ecosystem. And at the end of the day, investing is not only about growing money, it's about preparing for the future we want.